Hey, what's up everybody? It is Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and welcome back to MX Simulator, where today we're going to be doing a little bit of an Endurocross challenge. This track is called Endurocross 1 by Sethy Petey. It was released on the forums a couple weeks ago. Saw it pop up and it looked like kind of fun, and then I actually took a look at the track and it's actually quite the challenge, as I'm going to blow what I was going to try to do in this first rhythm section right away. But I figured what I could do today is just kind of play it for about 10 minutes, see what lap time I can get, and then challenge you guys to go beat that lap time. Endurocross in MX Simulator is one of the hardest things in the game because the way that the collision files on shape objects work and everything like that doesn't really balance out very well with the physics of the game. And credit to the people that like the Endurocross tracks in this game because they've put a lot of effort into making it good, but there's still not really what it should be or what it should feel like, and it's certainly a challenge to get right. So I've already made a complete mockery of this like first section here, but let's go ahead and put our head down and kind of try to put this together. There's a lot of people in that thread that this was posted on the forums that said like this is one of the best Endurocross tracks ever, and so on and so forth. And honestly, like in terms of an amount of obstacles, this is actually definitely one of the better ones I've seen, because what happens a lot with Endurocross tracks in this game is people will build like kind of more or less the same section over and over again. And so then it gets like really stale and repetitive really quickly. And so what I like about what Sethy Petey did here is that it feels like he tried to change up every section and have some sort of new, unique, distinct feature about it. There's like 3 what I would call rhythm sections on this track, and then there's a lot of just like trudge through it kind of sections, which this is one. It's basically like a mud pit with some logs in between, and it's really just about carrying momentum. And he also has a lot of split sections on the track as well, which this one you could go outside and then there's a log into another log. You can pop up onto this guy, and then the inside you go over a couple of tire walls and then jump into the rhythm section. So that's kind of cool. This one's just more again, just kind of like trudging through it. You just got to go over these and then through the the rock garden here, jump out of that. And then the start is actually a split start. So this is one side of the start. I came from the other side of the start. And then this is even a split section right here entering through the first turn complex. So you could go over that roller. I'm going to try to take as many of the option lines as I can, but like maybe around halfway through this video, which we're already kind of creeping up on pretty quickly because it's taking me so long to get one lap in. Then I'll just go to trying to do the hot lines that I know. So this is what you're supposed to do right here. You're supposed to double into this pit, then triple up onto this plateau and jump out and then through those rocks. So 223 first lap. I think I can go like pretty close to 130 would be where I think I could land in if I just get like one actually solid lap together. But this track is going to want to drag me down to the ground over and over again. I feel like keys are getting this triple right here. That's going to be one of the biggest keys, and then popping up there. And then also not getting stuck on any logs will be another big key. So I have like a couple lines that I try to take through here, which is more or less just stay on top of this mud section and then stay to the lower lines of the logs. And we'll go over this inside and then out. And then you can step on, step off, and I think you can triple that maybe, but we'll just double single. Woo, almost went for a bit of a ride. All right, over these tires. Try to remember to do the couple split options. Bouncing through these rocks. That's what I want to avoid too, because if you come to a complete stop, you lose a lot of momentum. So here's the other split option. You can swing to this outside and go over this roller, and I'm going to just go ahead and blow it. And the only reason this option's a little bit better is because the right side, these logs have a couple rocks that help you get over some of these logs, and then you have to switch back to the left to benefit from them at the end. But that's just kind of a nice little like extra oomph to do those. Oop, through the bars, and 136. All right, so I had a stop on after the rock garden, and then I also blew the corner. I think I can go sub 130 on this track. I'm gonna try to do that, and then I think if I can get somewhere sub 130, that'll be the lap time that I give you guys to try to challenge yourselves on, if you even want to. Some people don't care, but be keen to know if anybody wants to download this track and try to torture yourself a little bit. Crossing over a little bit here. So this lap didn't start out that great. Obviously I crashed through the finish line, so this one kind of doesn't count, but at this point I'm just trying to feel out which options are the best. I've only done like maybe 5 laps on the track now, 5 total laps. Played a couple quick laps before I started recording just to kind of feel it out. Yeah, that triple is super important right there, because if you come up short, you're in a world of hurt for the rest of the section. But starting to get it a little bit more consistently. And then, yeah, these logs. I don't really know what I want to do here. I kind of have like this keen belief that if I go over this and I get this corner well enough that I can double out, but I don't know that I'm going to be talented enough to do that. So let me just try to straighten it out and see if it's even possible. Because I'm kind of thinking, like, if I can rip the outside of that berm real quick, and we can go 2 out. Now, I don't even have enough speed for it, but I'm thinking then you can land in between these logs and then triple out. I don't know. Probably not even possible, so maybe I'm just overthinking it. Again, that's another thing about these enduro tracks, especially if you ever race them. Don't overthink it. Just try to find a way that gets you reasonably through a section kind of fast. Because if you just take your time dilly-dallying trying to find, oh, I got to hit this perfect triple line, yeah, you might get it once, but most likely you'll crash more. So just focus on consistency. It's kind of the key to these enduro tracks, at least. Oop. All right, let's put our head down a little bit here. A couple more laps to go. So double in. I keep going a little bit long on that double, and it sets me up to case this triple every time. But then we're clean off there. And then I'm going to try to go to this right side in. Front tire was going the wrong way, so I had to check up and stop. We're bouncing through this section real awkwardly. Just want to kind of keep feathering the throttle, keep blipping it, keep getting the tires to track forward. It's going to be your best situation for sure. Oh, that didn't work very well. So maybe that first lap I got everything clean except the exit of the rock, so overselling myself on trying to go sub 130 on this track. These tracks by far though, like, they are just torture fest, and it's kind of similar to doing any kind of enduro racing in the game. Like if you wanted to just do a nice long off-road event or something, it's not necessarily fun. It's not like you're throwing whips. The challenge of it is just that it's like technical and you have to be very precise to get everything really smooth and clean. I wonder if I go outside here, can I double off that log? No, not really. I mean, I did, but wasn't very clean. And we're gonna just apparently go around these. Some collisions on those. I like that there's an option right there to like use the berm but go over those logs. Like just little tiny techie stuff that old Sethy PD included in here to make it a little bit more fun. All right, head down. We're gonna try to nail this. I'm gonna go to this outside and try to get it like kind of clean so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Over that, and then you can just kind of use those rocks. I was gonna try to land on that log, but never mind, because you can land on those logs sometimes and then use it to not have to hit another log, like this little high ridge on the track. All right, easy little double in. There we go. Got that triple clean this time. Step off into the water and out. So that was a 156 with a ton of mistakes. All right, come on. Just ease it through. Oh, we're going to go on that little ledge right there. Skip out on the muddy water. Just keep feathering that throttle. Just keep moving. That's all you want to do. Just keep moving. Oh, almost through the bars. All right, so we didn't jump up here, but we didn't actually lose too much time. Just blipping the throttle, blip the throttle, blip the throttle, carry speed, carry momentum. Okay, over that, over that, over that, and over that. All right, let's get out of this. Swing to the outside. Over that. There you go, step up, step off, roll this, double out. Okay. Wasn't the cleanest clean, but so far, it's not a bad lap. Certainly kind of pulling together nicely. So we just got to get through these rocks a little bit cleaner this time. That was better. I wanted to jump out, but a little bit concerned that I wasn't going fast enough. Ah, come on, don't slip the tires out. So right here, over that. Changed it up last minute and went over here. Just really tiptoeing, trying to hit my marks. Double in and triple, 133. All right, I think I can clean a couple more things on this final lap. I'm going to do one more and see if we can't go sub 130. Otherwise, at 133 will be the challenge time for you guys. Oh, we just lost a lot of momentum right there. There we go. Just kind of blipping the throttle, half throttle. Using those tires over these rocks. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Landed and planted on that log, and it just killed all my momentum. Ah, and then we're swapping through these logs. Just bouncing the game over and over and over again. Alright, so we're going to have to pick up the pace just a little bit. I think instead I'm going to go double here. Double there. Ah, over the bars. All right. I'll come back around and try one more time because I think I can just clean up a couple things and it'll roll through better. But that 133 isn't bad. I mean, it was a complete lap. There's just a couple slide outs, couple sections that I could have just done slightly faster for sure. Like right there, I want to jump out of the rocks. That was much faster. Got to feather the throttle on there. Yeah, figured that was going to happen. That's the thing. You got to keep the front tire really light. Try to plant it on logs. Try to wheelie over logs. If you plant it right on the very front of a log, you're almost always going to go over the bars. All right, final lap. Double in, spool up the engine, triple. Got that pretty clean. Jump out to this outside. So 148, even with some pretty big mistakes. So all in all, not a bad lap, and then we're going to get stuck on this stupid tire. All right, that's probably going to do it for me. I don't think I can gain any time back from here because you got to... This section right here is probably one of the most critical ones. This one and then maybe the very next one because all the other ones, like, it's pretty standard. Even if you make a little bit of a mistake, it's okay. But as you can see here, like, I got this triple a little bit wrong last time and then planted. But like that time through, if I had that on my best lap, that would probably save me like 2 seconds right there. And then getting through these logs is pretty crucial, but like not the end of the world. Because then as soon as you get over here, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, like we'll roll this, double again, double out. Like it's pretty straightforward. And then this one, I've wanted to try to see if I could go 2 here, but like you just plant right there. I think you don't carry as much speed through those little muddy sections in between these jumps as you'd probably like to get over these. And then you could Hail Mary the rocks, but then you get kicked sideways once and the dream is over. I don't know. There's definitely a couple things you could certainly experiment with, play with a little bit to go a little bit faster. But I'll leave it at a 133.3. Leave it a little bit open for interpretation. See if anybody can beat my time. And this is open for anybody that wants to challenge me and try it. And maybe you could send me what time you were able to do in about 15 minutes riding 13 and a half. So 140.4 for the last lap. Good stuff, though. Thanks to Sethy Petey for the track. Always a fun time to try a challenge like this. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. As always, appreciate you stopping by and watching. And we'll see you in the next one. So long for now.